Well, happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone. Welcome into my kitchen. I am Billy Mills with Home Cooking with Billy Mills. Tonight, I'm just going to do a quick video. I want to show y'all how I prep for prime rib. I'm going to go over to the sink. I already washed my hands. I am going to go to the sink and remove this string off of this prime rib roast here. And I'm going to rinse it off real good, and then I'm going to put my seasoning on, and I'm going to show you what else I'm going to do tomorrow as well. I will be filming my homemade dressing recipe, but that's all I'm pretty much going to do. I'm not well, as many of y'all know, and I can't do a whole lot of cooking anymore like I used to. So anyhow, I'm going to do a crock pot ham, and I'm having this prime rib. I'm going to make my homemade dressing. I already did turnip greens yesterday and got them ready. And I got a few little frozen dishes that I'm going to just heat up. It's just going to be me and my dog, so I'm not going to go out of my way and do a whole lot of cooking. And what I'm going to do with this meat, if it's left over, I am going to freeze it, and then I'll eat off of it another day. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. Alright, this is my prime rib roast, okay? And this is my little roasting pan. I am going to take a little knife here, or my scissors, whatever I can get. I'm going to use these little shears, it'll be easier. I'm going to take these little shears here, and I am going to cut all this netting off of this prime rib here. Okay? Snip, snip here. Snip, snip there. Snip, snip, snip. Okay, I got my little prime rib out, and I am going to rinse it off. I always rinse my meat off. I used to work in a meat room at Save-A-Lot years ago, and we used to drop things and stuff, and I'm just used to rinsing things off since I had worked in the meat room, and I know experiences. Alright, so I'm going to put this on a little roasting pan here, and I'm going to move this down where you can see what I'm doing. And this is going to be on the roasting pan. And I'm going to put a little bit of this prime rib seasoning. Again, this is by My Family Seasoning. This comes from Publix. I'm going to just put a little bit on here. I'm going to get a little measuring spoon out and measure some of this, because this is quite salty and I don't want to put a whole lot on here. So I'm going to go get me a little spoon here, a little measuring spoon. I'm going to take about a tablespoon of this, and I'm going to sprinkle this onto this this little prime rib here, and I'm going to take my hands and just rub it in. Okay? So I got, well, didn't get it out like I wanted to. Alright, so I got a good heaping teaspoon of this little seasoning. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on this little prime rib here, and I'm going to just rub it in. Like I said, I'm going to start with just a tablespoon, and I see I'm going to need some more. And this is got quite a bit in it, so I'm going to take about the rest of this, because I've used this before. I'm going to use the rest of this here, because there ain't a whole lot in this. I'm going to just rub this on here. And it's okay if you don't put it all on, put your seasoning all over it. I like to put a little bit on both sides of it, because I like it to be good and flavorful and not bland. Alright, so I got this on here, and I'm going to marinate this overnight. This is empty now. I'm going to marinate this overnight into the refrigerator here, And then in the morning, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the oven on 500 degrees, and it's going to be for 15 minutes a pound. So this little prime rib here, according to the package, was 3 pounds and 34 ounces. So this is going to cook on 500 degrees for 15 minutes. And then I'm going to turn the oven off, and I'm going to let it set for 2 hours so it can finish cooking. Prime rib is supposed to be a little pink, and that's how I like my prime rib, and this is how my stepdad cooks it too. So this is what we're going to do. And like I said, 500 degrees for 5 minutes a pound. And this is a 3.5 pound prime rib, so I'm gonna do it for about 15 to 20 minutes, probably 20 minutes because of it being a half a pound. So this is my prime rib, y'all. See how I got it nice and seasoned? So I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator and let it marinate. And I'm gonna hobble over here to the refrigerator, and I'm gonna show you what else I did prepared for tomorrow. And everything. Most of y'all know I like smoked picnic shoulders, and they're kind of expensive. Well, I found one on sale at the Food Lion, and I said, you know what? I've got ham slices in the freezer, but I said I want a good pot of beans, and I saved the ham bone and cook in them, and I saved the skin and cook with it. And I said, I think I want a smoked picnic shoulder. So I found it on sale at the Food Lion, and this is a good size. And let me show you what I did with it. Now, I cooked some turnip greens yesterday. 2 of my followers are friends with me on my personal page, and they had seen what they looked like already. I bought some turnip greens, and I cooked a huge pot. And I got them in the refrigerator in Ziploc bags, ready for me to just heat up in the morning. I'll heat them up on the stove. My microwave decided to take a fritz, so I'm going to have to get a new microwave payday. But anyhow, this is a smoked picnic shoulder. I'm not sure what the poundage is, but this is a 7-quart crock pot. And this is a smoked picnic shoulder, and it tastes just like a ham. So anyways, what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to put that in the crock pot and let it cook. I'm going to get up early in the morning, put that on. And anyhow, I'm going to let that cook for about 6 to 8 hours in the crock pot. It says it's fully cooked, but I like to cook it a little longer. And then I'm going to come on and I'm going to make my cornbread up, and then I'm going to make my dressing. So I'm going to do separate videos on that to teach y'all how I do this and that. And like I said, this ain't the first Thanksgiving I've been by myself with my dogs. And it certainly won't be the last. I enjoyed cooking a little Thanksgiving dinner for me or my dogs. I usually do this day after or so if I go to somebody's house or something. But I'm not. I don't have any plans. I'm going to just stay right here at home this year. And many of you have wondered what happened to me. I've been struggling with my health a little bit, and my aunt burnt in a fire on November the 1st, and she passed away. And I had been taking her death really hard. And then 2 weeks ago, I had a dryer fire, so I had to get the house fixed where that caught on fire. And I got a gently used dryer. It's an older one, but it works good. And had to get a gently used washer. And it's been a rough November. And then I wound up at the urgent care on Halloween with my bladder not wanting to work again. And it's just been one thing after another, y'all. I'm not showing it right now, but I did have my living room floor redone and rearranged in there. And then I had my bedroom painted and got it rearranged. It looks pretty nice in there. But anyhow, I'll show that later. But that's what's been going on with me, y'all. So I'm gonna show you my little turnip greens I cooked, and this is enough for me. And I'll eat off of this little bag for a couple days, and the rest of them I freeze, and then I'll eat it at another meal. So let me show you this. And I slow cook these on the stove for about 4.5 to 5 hours with some country ham. And these are my turnip greens, y'all, that I'm gonna have with my dinner tomorrow. So anyways, y'all, that's how I do my prepare for my prime rib, and that's how I'll cook it. 500 degrees for 15 minutes a pound. Well, excuse me, 5 minutes a pound. 500 degrees, 5 minutes a pound. And then you let it set for 2 hours in the oven, uncovered, and let it just finish cooking without the heat on it. And I promise you, it will be very good. So anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Happy Thanksgiving Eve again. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye now.